Hello buddy, how's it going today? It's Frankie here, and I got to say, that was a very even game, a bit end to end. That draw for me was probably more exciting than us playing Wolves at home. I mean, if we played like that against Wolves, we would have gotten the win, surely. And there was not really much between the teams. I did think it was going to be one of those games where whoever scores the first goal wins it. There wasn't really anything between them. Leeds scoring and then we equalise a few minutes later. It showed a bit of character in that team, and of course that had to be Cunha. I mean, he did have the offside goal in the first half where it was definitely offside, and I thought, okay, they'll probably go check it out. He was definitely offside. I don't think it was him. I think it was Sesko or somebody. And you had Euro, who had a chance in the first half to make it 1-0. He was fantastic. Euro was absolutely fantastic today. Aiden Heavy, I think it was, who was playing today. Brilliant, apart from the mistake he made to give away the goal. I thought we were actually good today. Leeds hit the post. They should have made it 1-0. I think they made Lamins make a save in the first. No, actually, I don't think they did. I think they might have. Yeah, they might have made Lamins work in the first half somewhere. I don't really remember much opportunities going in. I think Dallo annoyed me today. I don't know what it was. I think there was a shot. I think who was it that made sure it was him or whatever. He was a bit poor today. I didn't really see much of him. Casemiro didn't see anything of him. I think he came on a substitute. I don't know. Shaw was okay today, apart from a bit of sloppiness. I mean, I think we played a very risky game today by being sloppy at the back and a bit nervous. Some of the passing was sloppy. I feel like Leeds made it difficult for us in that game. I think they were difficult to break down. I didn't think they were going to be able to break down. I didn't think Leeds were going to be able to break us down. They looked more like a 0-0 game more than a 1-1. So I feel like 1-1 kind of flatters both teams, I guess. Not really much else to tell other than the first half, to be honest. Dorgu was okay, I guess. We went bad, but I feel like we could have done better with the passing, in my honest. I think Leeds were slightly better at passing, a little bit more better, a little bit more sharper going forward. But for us, I thought we were just content with how we were playing. I feel like our players were not interested that much. In terms of winning the second balls, it feels like they know they got the potential. All they do is just stand there and say, okay, you're ahead of the ball. That's fine. I'm not interested. Just go for it. But then when we really started passing, we looked a bit dangerous. But we should have created more. That's the only downside to today, that we didn't create many opportunities. We didn't have to score. And Sesko, man, let me tell you one thing about this dude. I like Sesko, especially when he's in the Bundesliga. But he's in the Premier League, and he annoyed me greatly. Giving the ball away, not really getting to opportunity. I know the balls into him was poor. Like, our final third passing could have been better, but he could have been a bit more pacier. There's a time where he needed to go forward, and he could have spent up a little. He could have shown a bit more pace, and he didn't do that. The goalkeeper got to it. And I may add as well, I made a mistake in the previous football review video when we played against Wolves. I made a mistake. That was actually Dallo when that pass back happened. A Wolves defender passed it back to his keeper, and Dallo just stood there. Don't know why he didn't just continue running. That ball was never going to reach the back of the net. So yeah, that's a mistake I made in that video. But yeah, look, there wasn't really much else to tell. The goal we gave away, Aiden Heaven, the pass back. I mean, there's not much else we could have done. Aaron Sin showed some good pace, and he puts it into the back of the net. And there's one that I was like, yeah, Leeds should get this win 1-0. Nobody really deserved to win the game. But they showed it. They showed a bit of resilience there. They managed to break us down. There you go. But a few minutes later, the passing, I forgot who made the assist. Cunha, good finish. He only needed that one chance to score. Sesko needs loads. I told you, this Cunha dude is a baller. On his day, he can go past pace. He can finish. Keep him, Amorim. That's one of the best signings we made. Keep him. He's the reason why we got this draw today. And he deserved the goal. I thought, yeah, you may not see much of him, but he's there. He's one of those players where he doesn't really need many opportunities to score. I think another opportunity as well where it clipped the post. He was very unlucky with that. Sesko at the moment, but was offside. Yeah, but other than that, Leeds, I tell you what, they're making it difficult for teams. They're not going to get relegated this season. I don't think they're going to be in a relegation dogfight come later this season, because I think they're going to stay up. If they don't stay up, I don't know, by how they're playing today, I'll be surprised. I thought both managers, in terms of defending wise, wasn't too bad with their tactics. Creating opportunities wasn't much there. I feel like in a game like this, I expected United to not lose. I don't know what it was. Before the game, I was nervous about not winning. I wasn't nervous about us going to lose. I kind of knew it was going to be a draw. I don't know why I was thinking 4-4 in my head. But in a game like this, 1-1 or 0-0 was about right. I would have probably just about taken it. I know we need to race for top 4. We can't afford to lose games. No more losing games. Like we got to afford to at least not lose. And the players that we have out, I keep forgetting. I don't even realise where Fernandes is. He's injured? Is he injured, or was he sitting on the bench? Because surely you would have played him first. He's a big miss. Diallo and then Bumo. If we drew the game like that today, imagine what it would have been like if we had Bumo and Diallo. We would have probably won some of these matches this season. We would probably have gotten some out of Villa. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed we couldn't get a winner, but you know what? I'm not disheartened by that performance. I'm not disheartened by how we just equalised. We could have done better, but Leeds making it tough. When I watch Leeds, their ground is difficult. I know they can have defeats here and there. Their ground is hostile and tough. Now, I haven't been there. Well, I don't go to these matches, but as I can tell by the way they play, they make it difficult for teams. I can see how they gave Chelsea and Liverpool a go. They're really tough to break down. You can score past them, or you can even get like a draw out of it. But they make it difficult. So yeah, I think by the way the performance was, if we get them back at Old Trafford, it's gonna be just as difficult. So yeah, back onto the game. Lamin saved us as well. From corners, I thought he was a bit nervy. I thought with that one moment he had there, there wasn't really many to actually talk about, but he made a good save from an acrobatic, kick from whoever it was that made it. But that was a good save. I thought Leeds were disappointed because we're such a depleted and weak side. You would have expected Leeds to just go in there, just try and see if they could find a way out, way past us. They did one time. Disappointed by them today. This United team should be getting beat every week. So really, by that, by how we, played them, by that result, I'm kind of satisfied in terms of how it is for us at the moment. So yeah, but we need wins. That's what we need. We're not losing often. I'm happy with how the season's going in terms of not losing, but we keep drawing. And it kind of go back to the Mourinho season. His first season, drawing so many matches that we shouldn't have drawn, and wasted so many opportunities that we shouldn't have wasted, and we just end up falling behind on top 4. So yeah, this is kind of how it is at the moment. I feel like 5th or 6th is about right. Top 4, if we did get in top 4 Champions League, yeah, let Liverpool, Chelsea have it. We kind of don't want that at the moment. We're not ready for it. I feel like Europa League's at our level. So yeah, as I keep saying, that's going to be on their level. I'm saying a lot of my videos, that's going to be on our level. Europa League is. But yeah, what else can I say? Man the match, I don't usually do this, but it has to be Euro or Cunha. For me, it has to be Cunha with that finish. But Euro, for me, he didn't put a foot wrong today. This is what I mean. We could defend well. We actually kept him out. We actually were resilient. But again, when we defend well, I don't think we have any ideas going forward. When we do go forward, we don't have any ideas in defence. It's like when I've seen us score 3 or 4 goals this season. The defending is awful. I know that's a risk, but you got to take that risk sometimes. You got to at least not concede too many. At least have a bit of control at the back. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I know there'll be a lot of United fans that aren't happy or we need wins. Be happy we're not losing games often. Apart from the Everton at home game, which I thought was disgraceful, other than that, I don't think we've been disastrous. Wolves, for me, we were in total control until we conceded. And this time, Leeds get the treatment. They couldn't hold on to a lead. So if that was the other way around, we'll be criticised for not holding on to a lead, but Leeds get a taste of their own medicine. They can't hold on to a lead now. So yeah, there's not really much else to report. If you enjoyed the video, please give a like, comment, share if you know, subscribe, hit the notification below, and I'll see you in my next video.